What it do, world? It's your boy Key Dre P with Get Hip TV. Y'all already know what it is, man. Your number one source for the latest news and mainstream and underground hip hop culture. Today we're gonna get into more new Memphis Tiger recruits. Crazy that I keep saying this every other day. It's just crazy. And also we're gonna talk about another guy from Memphis that committed, but he didn't commit to Memphis. He committed elsewhere. But we're gonna get into that as well. But starting off, man, Penny has done it again by reeling in a top 100 recruit and a former high major big man to add to his roster for next season. Shooting guard Antoine Jones and Isaiah Maurice Jones. He's from Orlando, Florida. He's a 4-star recruit, big 6'6" guard. They can play multiple positions, so that's gonna bode well for the team. He's a pretty decent ball handler and shooter, so he should help the Tigers immediately. Actually, he committed to Oklahoma State last year. Then they was in the FBI investigation and all that, so he decommitted. Then he ended up committing to Texas A&M, but for some reason he was released from his letter of intent for unclear reasons. I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell y'all, but that I have no clue. Then Isaiah Maurice, he's a 6'10" versatile big that can spread the floor. He shot 45% from three-point range, if I'm not mistaken. He averaged a good amount in rebounds, averaged double-digit points. So he's going to help spread the floor. He was at Kansas State for like 2 seasons before transferring to South Plains Junior College, before being dismissed from Kansas State due to violations of team rules. But aside from that, he's fresh off a national JUCO championship, which is a good look and will add much needed depth to the Memphis front court, heading to next season. And he's from Durham, North Carolina. And Memphis still has one more scholarship available for the upcoming year, so who knows what can happen next. But from these two guys committing to Memphis, Penny's first recruiting class will rank among the top 30 in the country, with the addition of these two new guys, as I said. So like I said, man, great news. Like I said, we're getting two from what I seen. Like I said, I had to do my research a little bit because I wasn't just too familiar with these guys. But from what I've seen, they are two quality players. Like I said, Antoine Jones, he's about to graduate high school. He's in the top 100 according to ESPN and other sports recruiting sites. So like I said, a quality player, 6'6" guard. You don't see that every day in college basketball, a 6'6" guard. I know Penny gonna interchange them in different positions. We're gonna be able to use them well. And like I said, Maurice, he's 6'10", big, they can spread the floor. And like I said, with the way basketball is going, to have a big that can do it all, they can guard a pick and roll, they can hit 3-point shots, they can rebound, they can get in the post as well. You need that. And like I said, Memphis, we just haven't had the quantity of good bigs, so to say, lately, or in the past couple years. So that's something we most definitely needed. So like I said, man, that adds on to the class already of Alex Lomax, Tyler Harris, and Jaden Hardaway. Then you add these two guys in, and you got a hell of a recruiting class for a first-year head coach that hasn't coached a college basketball game in his life. So good luck to Penny, good luck to our city. I'm loving the new looking team for next year. Memphis Madness gonna definitely be off the chain. Like I said, one more scholarship. So who knows who's Penny's gonna grab next? Hoping to be another guy who we can use. So like I said, man, good ass look for the University of Memphis and the entire city. Then we're going to jump into TJ Moss. He has committed to play at South Carolina. He actually played for Penny at East High School for a few seasons before he decided, he won a couple championships with Penny, before he decided to go to Finley Prep, which is a well-known prep school for a lot of these players to go to high major Division I colleges and some the NBA as well. They got a couple NBA players that went to their school. They sent countless of dudes to Division I colleges. But like I said, TJ Moss, he played at East with Penny before transferring this past year. And like I said, dude, a good player, good ass player. He's a long and rangy dual threat combo guard that can make plays for himself, plays for his teammates. And of course, Memphis, we can't get them all. We can't get them all coming out the city, which I hate. I would love to have TJ Moss on the Tigers as well. But honestly, South Carolina, it's a nice fit for him, especially going to the SEC. That's very beneficial for him in terms of developing, mainly at the point guard spot. Like I said, he played shooting guard at East because, of course, you had Alex Lomax leading the team at point guard. But it'll be sometimes we'd see TJ Moss running the show, running plays, bring the ball up the court. But with him being 6'4", knocking on 6'5", I guess he transfers so he can develop his game even more, so he can be more of a point guard, take his game to the next level, which is very understandable. Like I said, him and his parents, they did the right thing by making him a better player. He became a better player going to Finley Prep, so I don't blame him at all. So yeah, once again, he had a good year translating his game from a silky smooth two-guard to a rising PG that can now play both positions at a high level. And he picked South Carolina over Texas A&M, Alabama, and Memphis. So like I said, Memphis was in his top 4, of course, with his connection to playing with Penny, him being a Memphis kid. But like I said, man, I'm happy for him. I hope he do damage in the SEC. And like I said, I think he's a top 150 recruit on a lot of high school basketball recruiting websites as well. So like I said, he should come to South Carolina for Coach Frank Martin and play immediately. He might start immediately, honestly. So I'm looking forward to that, man. Shout out to TJ Moss. I love when Memphis athletes and whoever else coming from Memphis taking their life and game or whatever they do to new heights. So shout out to him, man. But get in the comment box. Let me know what you think about all this big commitment news. Follow us on Twitter at GetHipTV_. Follow us on Instagram at GetHipTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow me, follow my co-host, follow my big bro. All information is below the video. I'm out. Get hip.